Temple 75, Zentsuji, Right Path Temple. This is one of the most important temples on the entire pilgrimage. In 774, here at Temple 75, Zentsuji, Saeki no Mao was born. Mao was later named Kukai and posthumously named Kobo Daishi. In other words, this is the birthplace of Kobo Daishi. Zentsuji is the largest and biggest temple on Shikoku Island, and in fact, the whole city of Zentsuji emerged around this temple. It is a sprawling complex, and if you really want to explore it, you're going to need to give yourself a half a day to really do it justice. This was the first Shingon temple in Japan. Along with Kongo-buji on Mount Koya and Toji Temple in Kyoto, it is one of the three most important sites related to Kukai. The temple's name derives from Kukai's father, Yoshimichi, which literally means right path. According to legend, this temple was built on sand from the 8 sacred places of India, which had been given to Kobo Daishi by his teacher in China, Hui Kuo. It took 6 years to complete construction and was dedicated in 816, possibly 813. Because it's such an important temple, the chief priest was traditionally appointed by the emperor himself.
And this is the main building. It's actually a really cool building in that you can go inside to pray, and there's a giant Yakushi statue that you pray in front of. It's one of the larger statues I've seen on the pilgrimage.
Kobo Daishi is credited with carving the main image in the main hall of this temple.
There's all sorts of structures as you come in. Here's a belfry on the courtyard, a Shinto shrine, and then a large 5-story pagoda greets you. This really is quite a sprawling complex. The Nokyo Sho and Hondo are actually in very different places. And there are multiple gates to get in.
This is clearly the place that Kobo Daishi grew up. But was he actually born here? Probably not. He clearly grew up here. But it's likely that he was actually born a few miles away at what is Bangai number 18, Beach Temple. At the time that Kobo Daishi was born, it was traditional for women to go to their parents' house to give birth. Beach Temple is the place that most likely Kobo Daishi was born. This is most likely the temple that he grew up. In the past, Beach Temple didn't really assert its authority that it was the place that Kobo Daishi is born, but in the last 50 to 70 years, it has tried to assert itself as being the place that Kobo Daishi was born. This is one of the better temples to stay at, so if you're walking through the group of temples in this area, definitely try to make a reservation and stay at the inn at this temple and have a great morning service the night after you stay here. Inside the Daichido Hall, which is really the main hall in some ways of this temple because this temple is dedicated to Kobo Daishi, underneath is the Kaidan Meguri. It's a 90-meter path. It's pitch black. You put your hand on the wall and chant Namo Daishi Henjo Kongo, Namo Daishi Henjo Kongo as you walk through. It can be a little scary if you're scared of the dark because you don't have any idea where you're headed. People are usually encouraged to do this after the morning service. So if you spend the night at the temple here, go to the morning service, then you're going to walk the Kaidan Meguri, then have breakfast, and then can see the rest of the temple grounds or head on your way to Temple 76. Also in the back is a new meditation hall made of highly polished marble and a new stupa, which has windows in the reliquary mound. For centuries, and even today, pilgrims looking for a starting point and not satisfied with it being the closest temple to wherever they came from, whether that be Kyushu or Honshu, the main island of Japan, started here, figuring that the best place to start is the place where Kobo Daishi started his life, Zentsuji, Temple 75. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.